It's funny. I keep saying at some point I'm gonna bring back the haiku because I really like doing it at one time.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Requires too much brain work, and I don't
Yeah.
really have the patience for that.
Also true.
But also, I have to take these opportunities to shit on the people that need to be shit on. Pretty sure last time I did for that Patreon exclusive for episode 104, I did the shit on Diddy for being a weirdo. But my guest for that episode kept saying, ain't no Rico to be a freako. I was like, this nigga tripping. Lock that motherfucker up. Get that nigga the fuck out of here.
He done peed on a couple bitches.
He's got experience in that avenue.
Exactly. You started unlocking memories. He was like, yeah, it's fine.
Speaking of memories that will never leave us, paid programming. This episode is brought to you by Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. Because nothing says freedom like a document that reads like it was written by Jeff Bezos and a Bond villain. That bill, it's the ultimate flex for rich people. It's like if you took a Forbes list, dipped it in gold, and then stomped on every poor person's neck on the way to Mar-a-Lago. The bill does three things real well. Make the rich richer, make the broke broker, and gives ICE a budget so fat that they could start a boy band and go on tour. This bill got ICE eating better than school lunch programs. ICE got new trucks, drones, facial recognition, and probably a Sonic the Hedgehog hoverboard. Meanwhile, kids in public schools out here trading expired milk for therapy sessions. And don't even get me started on Medicare. They cut so many corners that your grandma's insulin is now basically a GoFundMe starter pack. Your meemaw out here rationing pills while billionaires get tax cuts big enough to buy Pluto. Oh, and school lunches? Bro, they gave school cafeterias a budget so low, lunch ladies are basically serving air sandwiches and existential dread. You got kids out there building caricature boards out of ketchup packets and broken dreams. And the military? Man, they threw money at the military like it was a strip club. New planes, bombs, contracts. All so we can go liberate another country for oil and come back broke but patriotic. So shout out to Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. The only thing big about it is the lie. And the only thing beautiful is how fast it screws the average American without even buying them dinner first. Because at the end of the day, it's not a bill for the people. It's a bill for the people with yachts. Now let's start the episode.
Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes.
Welcome to episode 105 of the Our Sins and Woes podcast, where a bunch of dumbest millennials talk about the dumbest opinions, the dumbest perspectives, the dumbest mistakes, and the dumbest complaints. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me today. That teleprompter is game-changing.
I love it.
That shit is game-changing. Shout out YCC Entertainment, culmination of all your favorite podcasts, soon-to-be favorite podcast live shows, and all forms of video and sound, audio engineering, and production. Shout out Blur Watch. Shout out to Protest and to Riot. Loving that I brought that podcast back. But I think we're recording episode 1, the weekend following the recording of this episode. So looking forward to that. I wanted to record it last weekend, but just felt like if we waited a couple more days, we'd hear some more bullshit. And since he posted the Superman, Trump's face on the Superman, and I'm like, he was an immigrant, right? Superman is the ultimate illegal alien.
Also true.
So
true.
I was like, let me just give it 3 more days and then he's gonna do something stupid. And I'm like, I'm glad I waited until after that. So shout out Blur Watch, shout out to Protest to Riot, shout out Live Vibes every Wednesday, 8 to 10. Your favorite open mic, best produced open mic on YouTube, inarguably. Do your research and try to prove me wrong. You can't. As far as shout outs, that's all I got. Let me go ahead and introduce. We're doing the rowdy thing.
My name is Rowdy.
No, you are Rowdy.
Renee. You never want to call me that.
Rowdy is ratchet reality.
Hey. Where do we even start?
I'm gonna start at my sin of the day.
Okay.
But I was gonna ease into it, but I wanted to talk about Love Island because you brought it up in one of the topics that you sent me, but I don't know what the fuck it is. But then we'll just wait till we get into that topic, and then you can explain what that is.
Okay, cool.
Because I keep hearing a lot about it, but I don't see anything.
Yes.
It's a Yas show.
I am here for it.
Yeesh. Sin of the day. Lying to clear the tension in the air. Now, one thing I don't like doing
Ooh.
is lying. Because I'm usually the type of person, I'm gonna stand on my principles, even if I fuck up. I'm gonna eat it.
Okay. So you're not a liar.
I don't like to lie.
Oh, you don't like to lie.
Yeah, I don't like to
mean
lie.
you don't do it though. Okay.
There are
continue.
times when it's necessary.
Right.
If certain cops pull me over.
Well, it's, like.
But I don't lie. Like I don't lie naturally.
Okay.
So like, there's not many situations where I feel I'm in a position. Why you look at me like that?
Well, because like sometimes like if a girl says, "Do I look fat in this dress?"
I'm gonna tell you look fat in that dress. Or sometimes I'll lie to clear the tension in the air. I'm gonna be like, yeah, baby, that dress is not doing it for you. And then I'm gonna come back later when she mad. I'm gonna come back later and be like, I was just kidding about that. I thought I was being funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I was being immature. I thought it was a joke that both of us could laugh. I'm gonna butter it up.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. You better not tell her she looks fat in that dress.
Yeah, if she do.
Don't tell her.
How are you supposed to be honest with your significant other?
You just be like, baby, I don't like that dress. We'll just try something else.
You don't think she would pick up?
No, she's gonna be like, all right, this dress don't look good on me.
It's because she's fat.
No, you just be like, I don't like that dress. Say you don't like the colors, the patterns, something. Make it up. What was it? Lies to not create friction?
No, because I don't want to do, because then you got to cover up from there. Because like, say if she has a dress that fits her well, but it's a pattern I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got to be like, well, I didn't like that dress because the pattern looks weird or something.
No.
I feel like you have to give a reason why you don't like the dress.
You just say you don't like it.
That's crazy.
You don't have to explain shit no more. No, baby, I don't like that. Okay, all right. We'll try something else.
See, I deal with women that like to pick your brains.
They
So.
be like, why you don't like it?
Yeah, so which part about it don't you?
Don't I? You just don't want to tell me. You right. There was still.
So, but yeah, if she gonna be mad at me, I'm like, let me just go ahead and tell this bold-faced lie, even though this ain't the case, just to, ease the tension. But I don't like doing it, so I'd rather just hold the water on that one. But I found myself doing that. Sometimes I'd be having to go. I had to do this to my boss, so thank God he doesn't listen to this podcast. Where I had to basically get, and I was out of line for the way I came at you earlier. I shouldn't be screaming at you in front of everybody else. It kind of looks like I don't respect you.
Right.
The reality of the situation is no, and you deserved it.
Right.
But to make him feel better and to make my life easier at work, I had to go and apologize to him. Because one of my other coworkers walked up and he was like, "Man, you shouldn't be screaming at him like that." I'm like, "Fuck, did you hear that situation? That motherfucker was out of line." And
yeah. Like, I know I apologize to him, but you know my truth.
Right.
Like,
so, but then I was like, let's just make it easier here at work. So let me just go ahead and apologize, make him feel better about it. But
yeah, I did that recently too. I was hanging out with some younger people, younger crowd.
You stay with the youngers.
Recently, more than ever, ironically or not, but I was hanging out with the younger crowds. But even though she was younger than me, she was a big bully bitch. I'm not going. She big bully bitch, and she just wanted.
Jesus, keep talking.
But yeah, she was just popping her shit, just being young and dumb, full of cum. And eventually, I don't know how it got aggressive between me and her, but it was like, bitch, I don't even know what the fuck what you mad at me for. Like, I'm sorry. For whatever the fuck it is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you that you full of cum.
I don't know why you upset with me. You too big. You too dumb. You don't want to listen to shit. You don't want to explain why you mad. Baby, I'm sorry. Just to diffuse the situation. I don't even got time to fight you or get aggressive with you. I don't even know why you mad. But sometimes people just don't hear it often enough. So they feel like when you do, some people are actually surprised when you do that. They be like, oh shit. She just apologized. So now what can I be mad at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't know where to take it after that. They like surprised or shook. And it's like, bitch, I don't know why you mad. That's why I said I'm sorry. Can we move on?
Yeah, I think so. I do think that does work in my benefit, actually, because people know me as such a prideful person, and I really don't like.
I don't see you apologizing frequently.
Yeah,
I don't
so
see
like
that.
when I finally do, they're like, "Oh, this," especially if I I put it on thick.
Right.
Like, oh, he must really mean this. It's like, no, I just kind of want the tension to clear. Like,
just want to stop talking about this shit. Can we move on? No, I
stop making things awkward when I come around.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm going to keep lying to you motherfuckers. Because just for the sake of getting out of a lot of the conversations that y'all be wanting to have that I don't want to have.
Right.
So.
Right. Them type of lies is understandable.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my sin of the way. Sin of the way. Sin of the day is lying to clear the tension in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And again, shout out to my boss for not watching this podcast.
So now he doesn't know you're full of shit. You wasn't sorry.
I just did it to clear the air. Oops, my bad.
Okay.
And I know you deal with this one, woe of the week. I know you deal with this one heavily because of the field that you work in. Dealing with drunk people when all you're trying to do is earn a check.
Yeah.
In my spare time, when I don't have anything to do, I Uber.
Okay.
The other day, I picked up one dude. Where was I at? I think it was out in like the National Harbor area.
Oh, okay.
Because I ended up having to take somebody to National Harbor, so I picked up another person in National Harbor and bringing them back towards Virginia. And I picked the dude up. I was taking him to Belvoir. I picked him up in Alexandria, and I was taking him to Belvoir.
Okay.
I had just got back from the harbor though, and I picked him up in Alexandria. I had to take him to Belvoir, and I pull up to this guy. It looks like he's at a what do you call those buildings that usually be outside of neighborhoods with like the swimming pool and people throw like parties there?
Clubhouse.
The clubhouse.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like it's at the
clubhouse
neighborhood clubhouse.
Uh-huh.
And I pull up and the dude is just throwing up. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. In
the afternoon?
Yeah.
Well.
And he's just throwing up. He goes, 1 minute. Give me like the 1 minute. And I looked at that phone and I was like, I'm canceling this one. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna leave this
he's
black guy
clearly
out here. He obviously younger looking. It's like, man, if this is a white boy, I would have left this. I'm gonna be honest.
He gonna call his father.
Right. Yeah, if you was any other race, I would have left your ass. But I don't like to see you niggas looking like y'all by yourselves.
No, okay, so you waited.
Cause when I look at that, I'm like, oh, you out here throwing up. Ain't nobody standing around. I'm watching people walk off and they don't give. You can tell they don't give a fuck about them. But he's like. He gets in the car. He pulls up to the window, and I'm like, "You gonna be good, bro?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was the food that I had. It got my stomach turning and stuff." I'm like,
But you can smell the alcohol, huh?
He is like, "No, I can just I can rinse my hands off with the water, and I just give him some paper towels. You know, the stash of McDonald's paper towels that I got in the car.
Right. That everybody keep or some Chipotle napkins. I get it.
So I give him some napkins. I'm just like, just dry your hands, bro. I'm like, you gonna be good. 20-minute drive. He is like, he's like, yeah, no, I'm good. We get in the car. We ride it for about all of 2 minutes, and I hear, boom.
Oh.
And I look back, I'm like, bro,
please don't.
Do not throw up in my car.
Please don't.
Like, I'm so close to paying this bitch off, and I just bought it last year. I do not throw up in my fucking car. So he's like, no, I was like, you need me to pull over, bro? And I'm like on the road at this point.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm trying to avoid the highways because I'm like, all right, I gotta take this guy on the back road just in case I gotta pull over.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I'm good. We had like a red light and this motherfucker jumps out of the car to go throw up real fast. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, you do this again, I'm canceling the ride.
Yeah.
So he ended up had the windows rolled down so he could just sit there and like let the wind go in his face.
Yep.
And he made it all the way there. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm sure he was drinking. He didn't look drunk, but obviously he was throwing everything up. But I'm looking at this like, bro, I'm just trying to get like a paycheck, bro. I'm just trying to earn a couple bucks.
Yep.
This ain't even that serious.
Yep.
I don't need this Uber. I don't need the Uber to survive or nothing like that. I got a really good full-time job.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just trying to earn a couple bucks, bro. And you making this real fucking difficult. And he sit there and told me like, I'll tip you more because you had to do all this and stuff like that. Man, I pulled away from that fucking Uber and I saw that $1 tip. I come to, I was like, tip me more. What was the original amount you were gonna tip me?
That is wild.
I don't even think you can tip less than $1.
That is wild. I'd be upset for sure.
I was.
You can rate the riders, can't you though?
Yeah.
So did you rate him something?
I didn't. I gave him his 5-star.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is crazy.
I'd be looking at karma points on that
Because
one.
if you threw up while you were driving him, it would have been a 1 star. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that happens all the time in my job. Especially being a bartender. It's like, bruh, you know, I'm not a doctor, right? I'm just
asking for CPR.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, on Father's Day was the worst. It's been a long time since I worked in a restaurant. Father's Day was the worst. I had somebody daddy shouting at me. I had to look at him. I was like, sir, you are not my daddy. I don't have to serve you. You look. And then the thing is like, he was he looked like older, like retired vet. You know what I mean? And he was with it could have been his daughter. Definitely assume it was his daughter, but she was older too. She had to be like in her late 30s. And she didn't correct her daddy at all while her daddy was yelling at me. And I'm looking at her for help. Like, help! Get your daddy. And so finally when he left, she looked at me and she was like, here, this is for you. And she tipped me extra. And in my head, I'm like, listen, I'm doing this for the dollar, but I don't need nobody like screaming at me.
I don't know. Do you call your parents out in public?
I mean, maybe do a little nudge.
Okay,
Daddy,
all right.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Daddy, something. You know what I mean? I had to look at him. I was like, all right. I literally told him, I was like, sir, I know it's Father's Day, but you are not my daddy. I can refuse service right here because he was just screaming about just nonsense. He might have been drunk. I thought about it, but he didn't look drunk. So just like you said, but, man, even when I get like the creeps that come in, they be like, the old ass man, they're like, can you pour me a Bud Light? And if you walk slow, I'll tip you better. Bruh, I'm just trying to get an extra $1.
I'm still thinking about. It's actually two things I'm gonna touch you on. I'm still thinking about like how like when you go out in public and your significant other starts like showing their ass. You don't really call them out in public. You kind of like pull them to the side like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Some people do, but I'm definitely the one that's like, yo, don't talk crazy to me in the public. But when we get in that car,
yeah, let me have it.
I'm gonna rip you a new ass. When we get in that car, we need a motherfucking.
I gotta defend you when we out in public. But the moment I get you in private, yo, you about to get cussed out.
Yeah, for real.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, do you do that to your parents too?
You could do a little. Daddy,
Fair enough.
Daddy, come on now. Especially because everybody at the bar was watching. They were like, they went and got managers and told him that we needed to kick him out. Like, bitch, everybody saw him acting up, and you can't do it. Like, I don't know. Maybe there was, a different relationship going with the two of them. But
yeah, I had that conversation with your father.
Yeah, I was like, sir, I do not have to serve you. I know it's Father's Day, but you are not my daddy. My manager she was like, we can't really speak to the guests like that.
See, what's funny though, I don't know why it is. I take so much offense to somebody and be like, you're not my daddy. Yeah. Like, I don't know why. Like, just say I'm not your father.
Yeah,
it just sounds weird. It sounds more degrading when you be like, you ain't my daddy.
Right. You are not my father.
Yeah, that just sounds more politically correct in a weird way.
Oh, okay.
You say, I take offense. Like, if a girl be like, you ain't my daddy.
See, but like when I say father, I'm talking about God. I'm be like, you ain't my father and you ain't my daddy.
I'll let that one slide.
You ain't God and you ain't my daddy.
If you say when I say father, I'm talking about God. Okay, I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, right. That's what because it does give like a more formal meaning, like you said. So to me, I'm thinking like the highest formula.
That would be like me saying, shout out my non-existent biological daddy. Like, just sounds
you
crazy.
Just took the extra
also,
step.
shout out my non-existent biological father.
You just took the extra step to make it more formal and specific. So good for you.
Yeah. Also, shout out my non-existent biological father. I don't hate you, but I don't give a damn.
I don't hate you, but I don't love you.
That part.
Okay.
But I love your family.
Yes, for sure.
Except your wife. Shots fired. Jesus Christ.
You're
his wife was doing some unnecessary shit 10 years, 15,
You're talking about
20 years ago.
Wife,
Yeah,
his wife. Okay.
Yeah. She was doing some unnecessary shit in the courthouse 20 years ago, and I ain't forgive her for that shit yet.
It'd be like that.
So yeah, that's my woe of the week is just dealing with the drunk when you're just trying to make money.
Yeah.
Trying to make a
story
quick buck.
of my life. Because I just went, like I did, for the first time in a long time, I did a back-to-back vacation. And then in between, I worked maybe 1 or 2 days in between the 2 vacations. And even when I came back, I was at work and I was like, man, I think I might actually be getting too old for this because I don't give a fuck about y'all's experience. I don't care if you like, I don't get, but that's something I'm battling with too right now because I've been doing it for so long and the money is good. Right? So it's one of those things. It's like I don't work for less than like 30 an hour.
That's
like,
that's my argument.
Yeah.
I will never, even when I do
I
it like
don't work for less than 30.
And I've made that conversation. I think I had that conversation with my dad. That I was saying my daddy.
Yeah. Yo, daddy boy.
I was having that conversation with him, and I was like, I was trying to teach somebody else about like my value.
Right.
And I'm like, because if I put in how much money I make in a year and I break it up into how many hours are in a year,
right.
then I'm like, oh, okay. No matter what I'm doing, I'm making $30 an hour.
Yes.
So that's my like, it's a little bit more than 30. So then that's where I set my value at.
Yeah.
Like if it's $29.99 is my final after tax price on Amazon,
right,
and I don't like it, I won't return it.
Right.
If it's $31.01 or $30.01,
you gonna return?
I'm returning that bitch. Because like anything under $30, I don't give a shit about.
Right.
Anything over $30,
yeah,
it's important now,
okay,
or it becomes of value.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I say like my time is worth $30 an hour at minimum.
Yeah, at minimum.
So,
at minimum,
if I'm sleeping, I'm still making at least $30 an hour. So,
yeah.
So that's why.
And honestly, at this day and age, I don't know how anybody's surviving with less than 30 an hour.
True.
I don't even know how.
Roommates.
Like, eggs about $9-10. Like
that's why they only get them 3 times a month.
Yeah, like you can. I don't like. Sometimes when I hear like people would be like, oh yeah, I make like $25 an hour, and these are like jobs that are like actually hourly. Mm-hmm. So I work off tips. That's how I average 30 an hour. But like, when you think about jobs that are hourly at 25, even after taxes, you're still making less than 25. Yeah. Like, how do you survive off of that? And even full time, you're putting 40 hours in during the week. Like, that's one reason why I don't let go of restaurant, because my time and the money that I make is so much more than if I went to an hourly job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. That's why I have I'm so big on the multiple streams of income.
Yes.
I make good money from my full-time job on an hourly rate.
Yeah.
But there's other ways to make money.
For sure.
And I have the time. I don't have any other real responsibilities other than just running my company. Yeah. So like, or all the commitments that I make within the company. Like even, I think on Friday, I'm going into work because I don't want to take the whole day of leave, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to be there for like 4 hours and then leave because I got another job.
Right.
But I have leave. So
exactly. So it's cash, plus, it's cash timed in. Yeah. Yeah.
So on top of doing a job at noon, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just take off from work and I'll still get paid the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Use up a couple of my leave hours, but also I'll be here making a check.
Okay.
Shout out Tommy McClellan because he's coming here to record on Friday. And pay me my money. Can we go back to that vacationing for a second?
Yeah.
Because I just recently I just did 2 back-to-back vacations, and I don't like the vacation. But
I love a good vacation.
I went to Miami for a bachelor party.
Yeah, South Beach?
Over the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I like South Beach. Okay.
Yeah.
You said a bachelor party too?
Yeah. I'll say the details for the Patreon, maybe.
Okay.
But I was in Miami for a weekend out there, and then I went out to Washington State. I was out there for 11 days. And one of them, I'm going on vacation with a group because it's a bachelor party.
Right.
And then the Washington one was like basically all expense paid trip for me to go out there, and out of the 11 days, I had to work 5.
Okay.
So
that's not terrible.
Yeah.
That's less than half.
It was more like 4.5. But,
okay.
So yeah, I was out there for like Hoop Fest, 4th of July weekend, and got to do like regular shit in a place I used to live.
Okay.
But then I had to weigh that option of like, oh God, do I like traveling by myself more than I like traveling with people?
Yeah.
And I think the luxury of it was I was in a familiar territory.
Okay.
So I can go a lot of places and like just run into people.
Yeah, people you already knew.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I like that experience, like, because I actually vacationed the right way. I didn't do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. I was in bed by like 9 o'clock every night.
Okay.
3 hours
South
behind.
Beach?
No. In Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the 3-hour time difference.
I'm about to say, ain't no way you in bed at 9 o'clock in South Beach.
I was in Miami, I was doing nothing but fucking.
What? Fucking?
No, nothing but fucking nap. I was sleeping through naps.
Sleeping through
doing
naps?
the uncle nap. You just fall asleep on the couch with my hands folded over my stomach.
Okay.
That's how I was getting through.
Okay.
But I was only out there for a weekend. All that time in Washington, I probably sat and watched more movies on Netflix than I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
Other than like when I'm binge watching TV shows.
There was probably more like a sense of like home and comfort though too, especially because you used to live there, you know?
But it was also because I just wanted to finally relax.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was on anybody else's schedule but my own.
Yeah.
When we go out for a bachelor party with a bunch of people, you're kind of on like trying to master
socially
it.
drained by that point, and
And I went out to Washington and I recharged my social battery. When I
Yeah.
got back, I was like, "Hey, who wants to
Oh,
talk?"
for sure, for sure. That's how it was. And I went to go see my mom. You know, when I told everybody I was going to New York for the 4th, they all assumed New York City. But my mom lives in upstate, like 15 miles from Canada, so we up in the mountains.
Got it.
And man, just going back home, it will always refuel, reset. Like, because the vacation before that, I went to Myrtle and I went to Orlando, and even Orlando, there's so many people, like Disney World, all that stuff. There's so many people, so it was like I wanted a vacation from a vacation.
Yeah.
So when I went home to my mom's, it was, I stayed at her house. I slept in her bed, like just that comfort, like, just refueling yourself. And all we did, like, I want to say after the 4th, because of course we went to go see the fireworks. We went to the bar. We had the cousins out there, the uncles, the aunts, everybody was all there. Nobody was really on their phones, the nieces and nephews. And then once everybody left, like the last 2 days of my vacation, I just sat on the couch and we watched movies with my grandparents and my mom. And I honestly, it was like so much fun.
See,
like I just poured myself with so much love and reset. So I was the same way when I came back. I'm like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Because I felt like
recharged.
Recharge.
See, that's the funny thing is like I have to get out of here to like, because I'm from here.
Yeah.
So, and then my immediate family's here.
Yeah.
And then like my dad lives, out 2 hours away. So then like finally leaving to like even working at the location that I was working at. Yeah, I used to work there a long time ago, but like even the people I'm working around, it's like new people I ain't never seen before, couple old faces and stuff like that. I ran into one dude that like met me on a deployment back in 2016.
Isn't it a small fucking world?
Yeah, it is a super small world.
Small fucking world.
But like it was the perfect recharge because I was like, I was already home, tired of being home. Like, all right, I need to go out, but I need to be on my own time. But also I'm getting like worker fatigue. Tired of seeing my coworkers.
Yep.
Been seeing you motherfuckers nonstop for the last 3 years.
Yep.
It's like, okay,
Yep.
I need to change the pace. I need to do some work while not being around you motherfuckers.
Yes.
So,
and then my job that I work at now, since it's mostly a restaurant, like a family style restaurant, this is the youngest crowd I've ever worked with. So it's a lot of young people. Like they're 16-year-olds, like 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds. And so a lot of the time my conversation, I really feel like are the stupidest conversations.
The awkward auntie.
Like I come home and I'm just so defeated with the dumb shit. Like immediately roll a blind. Like immediately. Like ASAP, Rocky, like roll that shit. Like I'm quiet though, because now I don't drive. That's the thing. I don't drive right now. I'm going through the phase of not driving, so I'm being chauffeured, passenger princess. But I don't even say one fucking word when I get in that goddamn car. I'm like, don't even speak to me till I get home and smoke. And then I can wind down with my fucking day because it's always some bull. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's my, I'm the one who chooses to do this many years in, and I have experience and stuff like that. So they do look up to me. Yeah. Like auntie. And, but man, I'm just like, I swear some of the conversations, I'm like, ma'am, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck that your mom is mad you didn't complete your homework. Do your fucking homework.
I will say that's the luxury I do have at work, where I work with people that are either my age or slightly above or slightly below. Like I have good median of
this
people.
is the youngest crowd I've ever worked with in my life. Even my managers. I have this one manager and he's leaving, thank God. So now I can say this just in case it gets back to him. But he was trying to pull the like, y'all gonna do what I say because I'm the eldest. I'm older than all y'all. And then one of my coworkers, she was like, I don't know. Isn't Renee older than you? And we both looked at each other. It was like, who is older? And
you are old as shit.
I found out I was a year older than him, but he looked older than me. He was a white man. He full of gray hair. Look like he been through some shit.
Don't be hating on the grays. They look good.
I said full of gray hair. Okay, because I like gray. I like gray. Gray is wisdom. I like that. But full of gray hair. I was like, listen, bro. I don't know what you've been doing, but you need to stop it because
stressing over them kids at work.
He don't even got he don't got no goddamn kids, but probably but he's got his own store now, so congratulations to him. But man, That shit was funny. So now that I knew that I was older than him, every time he tried to pull that line, he'd be like, you got to do what I say. I'm like, you're not older than me. So I'm about to clock out. You ain't older than me, brother. Like,
all bad.
yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I do like going by myself. And I know it's like you said, I think your first time on, you was like, I'm gonna go vacation whether I I send the invite out.
Yep.
But if nobody accepted, I'm still going.
I'm still going. I've traveled a lot by myself. I went to Vegas by myself. I went to California by myself. I went to Key West by myself. Of course, and I think I've mentioned this on one of your previous podcasts too. Especially being a female, don't go to these places and tell them that you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking stupid. I go and I just
finally some good goddamn advice for the women on my podcast. Jesus.
I just go there and I make up stories. Like Vegas, my favorite one was I told them that my friend was going through a divorce and they were already passed out in the room. So the people that I met, I'm like, they're gonna be looking for me later. Like I'm just making shit up. Like you don't tell people, but it was crazy because the people that I met were actually there by themselves and they told me they were there by themselves. And that's when I was like, is this a trick, bitch? I'm still not gonna tell you I'm by myself. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
You stupid motherfucker.
Yes. You just went against my cardinal rules. But yeah, no. And honestly, each time, again, like you're being by the beach. I'm a water baby. So the ocean, the endorphins that the ocean releases to make you happy is fucking incredible. Whether you're with somebody or not, like.
I don't know nothing about that. I can't swim.
That don't mean you can't go to the ocean.
What the fuck is the point?
Stick your little toes in. Oh, all right. Well,
I don't even let the bath water get halfway up my shins.
So you don't even go to. No, that's crazy.
It's deep out there.
That's crazy. That is wild. So you ain't going to no pool?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Won't even get in the kiddie pool. Which would be weird anyway at my age, but
to each his own. To each his own.
Nope, it ain't worth the risk.
Well, see, then my advice doesn't apply to you because every vacation that I went to by myself included the beach or the pool or something I could bring a book to, be left alone.
Oh no, see, I do that. I find them at bars. How
can you have peace at bars?
They're called headphones.
See, I don't.
It's called headphones and an iPad.
I think because I work at a bar, I'm always observing.
Yeah. Well, I do that too, but I'm multitasking.
But I can't. That's why I can't focus on what's in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm always like, all right, is that person drunk? Is she gonna get? You know what I mean? Like, is she gonna be okay? Is she gonna throw? Like, like at a bar, I cannot relax. That's why I don't. My days off. Like,
you're probably looking for different stuff than I am then.
And then I think because I work, work. That's where I make my money. So I'm always observing. And then even if a guy invites me on a date and he's like, let's go to a bar for a couple of drinks, immediately no. I work at a bar. I don't want to go to a fucking bar to have fucking drinks with you. Like dinner, please. And even then, I'm like, because I don't like going.
We're not sitting at the bar at the restaurant.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, if you don't get me a booth.
Yeah, exactly. Because I went to the bar rails. I have done that. Like if a guy has wanted to take me for a drink and I went to the bar rail, my regulars will see me out and they will invite themselves, especially if they're sitting at a bar rail. Bar rail is a community area.
Yes.
So anybody can sit next to you and anybody can join you.
So depending on who I go with, certain people I will go to a restaurant and sit at the bar because I know you'll be able to engage with people like I can, or we will just sit there and talk shit about the people there. But with other people, I'll go get a booth.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, I like to try foods. Like different kind of restaurants, and I always like to find what's my new crab cake.
And it doesn't have to be fine dining either, because there's some really good hidden mom and pop places that are fucking gourmet.
There was a place I went. One of these white girls I knew from back when I lived in Washington. She put me on to. It's called Vauqueray, and Vauqueray Nola's Kitchen, and it's a Cajun spot.
Oh,
so I had to try the crab cakes there.
Love me
and
a
then
good
I ended
Cajun
up
spot.
going to a brunch place called House of Brunch.
Okay.
They had crab cake Benedict. It was literally like a runny egg on top of a crab cake. But that's why I like to go places and try the crab cakes. Try to find as many crab cake spots as I can.
See, I'm a barbecue girly. I want to go to all the good little barbecue spots, but I don't eat anything with barbecue. I want their fried catfish. Their fucking. I'll take their brisket, but I don't like barbecue sauce.
But you like barbecue spots?
Yes.
No, you're going for the smoke.
Yes, I want everything smoked
and
or
seasoned.
fried. Smoked or fried, because that's what I did when I came back from New York. I used to live in New York a couple, almost about.
Are we talking about the food or are we talking about the weed? Because you said smoked or fried, and I'm like, aren't those
Well,
the
in
same?
that case, both. In that case, I'm definitely pro-fry. Not ashamed to say
Smoked
it.
or fried, got it.
Yes. But on my way back, when I did live in New York, almost 10 years ago, upstate New York, I lived in a small town called Watertown. And H2O town, that's what they called it. And they told me about a mom and pop place, which it's bigger, so it don't look like a typical mom and pop place, but it's like down in Syracuse. It's the only city before you enter into the upstate New York, Syracuse. And they're known for like lacrosse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's called Dinosaur Barbecue. When I tell you, when we went to go see my mama, I had to go out the way. It was an hour out the way. I was like, I don't care. We got to go to that spot. Because good food will bring you back every time. Good food. And the price point, and I'm talking about the best margarita I've had in a long time.
There's 3 restaurants I have in this country that are my favorite like places to eat. It's McCormick and Schmidt's, sushi.com out in
That's a
Washington
good one.
State,
Okay.
and then Warrington's in California. It's in Riverside,
okay.
California. Those are like my Warrington has.
There's a Warrington in California?
No, wait, Worthington's.
Oh, okay.
Not Warrington. Worthington's.
Oh, okay.
Is the name of the
Worthington's.
restaurant.
Okay.
And they have the best fucking burgers. And I knew the staff that worked there really well, like to the point like when I left California, because I was out there for 2.5 years.
Right.
When I left California, they threw me like a going away party, gave me a hat, everybody signed it kind of thing. So Worthington's has one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life.
I love a good burger.
The
I
seafood
love
and
a
steak
good
at
burger.
McCormick and Schmidt's. It's spot on, and sushi.com has my
Yeah.
favorite sushi.
See, but that's another reason why I like traveling by myself. Because say you want to go to a certain place or try a different type of cuisine or something. There's always that one picky ass friend. Or if they're not picky, they're broke.
Yeah.
Let's just go. And then it ruins the experience. Like if it's not the food, if it's not the beach and the pool or the jacuzzi, then it's the food. And
Yeah.
I want to go out and I want to try different things. Like for my birthday, not this past birthday, but the year before that, I went to, I had a cowboy, because, Cowboy Carter is really in right now. We had a cowboy theme, cowboy girl. We all got dressed up and rode the mechanical bull down at
Horse.
Cadillac.
I'm sorry.
I was with men, too.
Horse.
And they are. Clock that. He is a whore. He definitely is. But we went to Cadillac Ranch off of the harbor. And I wanted to try, it's a delicacy. It's bull balls. And when I tell you, I ordered it for the table because I'm like, it's my birthday. Like, it's a delicacy here. Like, let's try it because I will try anything once.
Were they smoked or fried?
Fried. Fried. I'll eat anything fried. Fry that shit.
Even if it's the bull's balls.
That shit.
Put it in the grease and put it in my mouth.
Everybody at that table had some, and we all fucking loved it. It was so
That's some
good.
Fear Factor shit if
It
I
is.
ever.
I would go on Fear Factor. Fear Factor and Survivor. Those are the 2 shows I would definitely go on. I'd eat a roach for $50,000. I've said this before. I would.
You're so
For $50,000?
You are so lucky we're before the Patreon, because I was about to say some crazy shit.
I would eat a roach for
You'll eat-
$50,000. I sure the fuck will. Non-taxed. That's the key. Can't be taxed. Because I used to work at a casino. I know y'all like the tax. You win $100,000, you really only walk away with 90. That's still a lot of money, but I want it untaxed, $50K. And I'd eat a roach. I swear I would. Just give me a chaser afterwards, okay? I feel like I've ate worse for free. I feel like I had. I'm just saying.
It's funny to those of you who do not know, because she's a sometimes lesbian, sometimes straight, because she doesn't like the word bisexual. So that's why that's comedy.
I'm sexually fluid.
Okay.
I think now that I'm older, though, people do say bisexual, and I don't necessarily, like, it's kind of like grown on me. I'm like, whatever, okay, whatever. But it was funny because I was at a party recently, and this girl walked in, and she was like, I think she was just coming to, like, get some weed or something, I don't know, because she literally came in and was, like, walking out. And I, like, made it a point to walk up to her and say, like, introduce myself.
Mhm.
And immediately the guys were like, yo, she's gay! Go! She's gay. I looked at all of them. I was like, y'all some haters. Y'all some fucking haters. That shit was funny though. But yeah.
I just think that just instantly made me think about all my experiences with gay guys, the aggressive gay guys.
Yeah.
Because I be telling them, like, bro, you gotta chill out. Like, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Like, I get you heard me say I'm not gay, and I keep hearing you say all right, but you keep trying to push up on me like you think you can turn me.
I mean, no is a full sentence.
I agree.
You don't gotta explain nothing. You ain't gotta say shit else. The answer is no.
Yeah. Because consent is everything, motherfucker.
Yeah.
One more topic I want to, we'll see. We'll waste your time. But I want to talk about this positivity and financial positivity.
Yes.
Body positivity and financial positivity. Because
Yeah.
you said some crazy shit.
What?
Fuck, I got to remember exactly what you said.
I said put the fucking swimsuit on,
and
take the
book
spirit,
that spirit.
book that spirit flight if you need to. Look, I'm not trying to be like B. Simone talking about something. I was in Neiman Marcus and I had to go to H&M. Bitch, what is wrong with H&M?
Coolest monkey in the,
What
is
is
the coolest
wrong with
monkey in the jungle?
That's what I'm saying. Like, some people break themselves trying to keep up with the Jeffersons instead of living in a realistic life. But what really made me think about this is because of seeing my mom recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I have lived in $500,000 homes. I have lived in 1-bedroom apartment in the hood. Like, I have lived in all these different things with my parents, with my mom and stuff like that. Just recently, the house that they have in New York is literally probably one of the worst properties we have ever purchased in our family. Like, it is a shoebox. It's got 1 bathroom. There's 4 grown-ass adults in there. Like, it is the worst. But the way that my family is so happy and was like, but we see potential. We're going to build this and we're going to add this and we're going to do this. It's like, you got to have a vision for those type of things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares if it's not set up how you want it right away?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what made me think of just being like, hey, what's wrong with a spirit flight? I actually think it's fun. I haven't done too many spirit flights, but because, you know, my pocket got bigger since then. But, but when I did do spirit flights, I've never had one bad experience with spirit.
Mm-hmm.
The flights were cheap. The flight attendants are funny because they do the whole like comedy with their intro and shit. They be like, oh, you want to light your cigarette? No worries. Take it out on the
on the wingtip.
Yes, they do say shit like that. It's funny, like you know what I mean. Like, how many times have I went? No offense, I love me some Delta, but how many times have I caught a 6 a.m. flight at Delta and she got an attitude?
Yeah,
she don't even say good morning. You know what I mean? At least at Spirit, not only are you gonna get a cheap price, but you're gonna get an experience. You know what I mean? One you won't forget. So that's what I'm saying.
Still
like,
a hard no for me, dog. But like, I get what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, like, if you have the opportunity and it's like, listen, let's go, me and the girls go to South Beach. You got a good ass room. If you can cut budgets, like your room is good. Yeah. But you just need a quick flight. Why not?
Still a whole hell no for me, dog.
Yeah.
But pockets got bigger.
I'm not. So. Yeah. That's not really a thing for me anymore. But I promote it for the next person. Like, I mean,
like, if you're trying to do all that, honestly, if you're trying to do all that, sure. It depends if you're trying to do all that. If you're just doing it because you're trying to hop on some crave, no, wait till you get your money out.
Yeah. Well, no, because I meet people that are like 38, almost 40. They haven't left Virginia. And it's like, yeah. They still talking about like, I want to go to South Beach. So you know what I mean? It's like, you've been talking about it for a while. You're 40 years old. You haven't made that first trip to, just book you a spirit trip. Get that shit out. Just say you did it. Like,
wait, is it the money though? That's why they're not doing it at 40 years old?
I only assume. I can only speculate. People only tell you what they want to tell you and assume it what they want to tell you, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of times, actually, what I keep hearing is this ID situation. And that shit is blowing me. I'll be like, yo, are you even an adult if you don't walk around with a
military?
But that's
works every time.
But are you even an adult if you don't walk around with a fucking ID?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, what do you mean? They're like, I got to go to the DMV and get an ID. And I'd be like, yo, I be seeing you in bars. I be seeing you drink. How you do all this shit? Oh, because they know them. You know, they go to the same places. They do the same. And I'm like, bro,
I love getting carded because that means I'm at a new spot.
That has been the most wildest place or the situation for me to hear recently is people not traveling because they don't have a fucking ID.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I'm like, what?
I still have my California ID.
I still have I have a New York ID. I have an Alaska driver's license. I
forgot about you.
I have 3 different Virginia ones because I had the original one before it went to the holographic shit. Then I got my real ID.
I still have my horizontal one.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
My horizontal one is in Alaska.
Mhm.
That's how young I was in Alaska because it was horizontal.
I think I never got rid of my horizontal one because I was still using it when I turned 21. I was already out of Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So I was in tech school. So I was out in Texas for basically 5 months when I turned 21. So then my first duty station was Washington.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, well, they don't know how to read a Virginia license anyway.
Right.
So, and I never got a license the entire time I was in Washington.
Oh, see, New York is my favorite license because it's got the Statue of Liberty. It's real. It's real cute. It's real cute.
Yeah. So wait, what the fuck was I talking about?
We was talking about financial positivity and body positivity.
Yeah, no. Let's get back to the body positivity.
Yeah, body
No,
positivity.
some of you women should not be wearing bathing suits. I realized that I told shout out Carter. I told Carter, my one of my best friends out in Washington State. I went out that last night and he was like working security.
Right.
And so like we running up and talking to each other like in between him doing stuff, and I'm just like people watching. This was a bar I used to go to when I lived there.
I love people watching too. So I'm
just sitting in the corner drinking my Tito's and soda water, chilling.
Right.
So and I'm looking at everybody out here, and I'm just like, God, you know one thing I'm gonna do when I get back home? Go to the gym a little bit harder. Because so many just fupas just hanging over the belt buckles.
So with men or women?
With women.
Okay. So, but my thing is like, there is so much like unrealistic bodies on social media.
Agree.
And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I say body positivity, it's like, put it on. That's what realistically women.
Don't put that. If you're a fat girl, don't put on a 2-piece.
I didn't say. Okay, I'm about to say. I didn't say go out there and put on a 2-piece.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but you can. I'm not against that either.
I am.
Don't cancel me. I'm for it. I like thick women too. But like, there's nothing wrong with putting on a bathing suit. It's funny you said. Me and my son were actually, because my son's getting older. He started talking to girls and stuff like that. And so I was like, what you gonna do if your girlfriend is really skinny and she gains weight? He was like, well, Mom, if was skinny before, she can get skinny again.
Yep.
And he was like, so I don't care. And I was like, all right, good answer. And I said, so would you date a woman that's
starts fat?
Yeah. And he was like, honestly, Mom, I don't know.
What's her baby pictures look like? Was she fat as a baby?
He's like, I don't know. But the thing is, it's like, women do fluctuate their weight all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but there's a difference between fluctuating your weight and just getting fat.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, just becoming big.
What do they? Yes, like over time,
and just
being
getting
big.
bigger and bigger and bigger. But a lot of that too. Some women have the thyroids that causes them to those health issues. Those are beyond their control. Some of them, you know what I mean? Like,
obviously, those are exceptions to the rule. We're not talking about those.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, thyroids are actually more common than that. Especially after you give birth. A lot of that thing. If you have a C-section versus vaginally giving birth, that also messes with your body weight. You actually lose more weight doing it vaginally, but some women can't. So they have, you know what I mean? There's so many.
What do they call that weight you gain in college?
Freshman 40 or fresh.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. If you got your freshman
like
40, I don't think it's freshman
30,
40.
30. Something that rhymes. It's like you're 30.
If you get 30 or 40 pounds, you can't lose that weight again. Yeah, we got problems. You didn't fluctuate. You just gained weight.
But also,
baby weight is fluctuating weight.
Also, this is the true point that I was trying to make to it. What you look like in a bikini does not determine how much fun you're gonna have putting on. That's what I mean.
It determines how much fun I'm going to have. Because if I have to look at you and that
fuck how you feel. Fuck how you feel. Fuck that.
But that's not the reality of the situation.
We need to be
they be caring about what I be saying.
It can be the reality of the situation if you focus on yourself and your own thoughts. You know what happens? If I saw a big girl wearing a bikini and she's confident, she's way more attractive than a girl that's in a bikini and is uncomfortable. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but it's usually the girls you don't want in the bikini that feel so. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And like, you should feel comfortable within your own skin.
If you're confident in a bikini, and even though, society says it might not look right, you're still gonna exude confidence. So it don't matter what you look like in the bikini.
It does to an extent. The only reason I'm giving you so much pushback on this is because some people shouldn't put on certain things and say, I look good. I feel confident in this, therefore I look good in it.
But
no,
also,
you should look good in it, therefore you're confident in it.
but also, you are nobody to tell somebody else what they look good in.
I am everybody.
You
I'm
are
the
not
other person.
nobody. I wish you would come
Because
to my
if she asked me,
motherfucking
how does this
shit.
dress look on me? I'm going to tell her she look fat.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Nah,
Yes,
man.
I am. Fuck around and
Nah.
find out, okay?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we've got to be more confident in ourselves to not rely on others to give us any sort of confidence. We have to wake up and know we that bitch, been that bitch. We was that bitch in our mother's womb.
I am completely disagreeing with you, but to an extent, you do understand that means that it's different coming from like you as opposed to coming from Lizzo.
I support the way that I love the way you're saying because I'm not a big girl. I can't say that. That's
not what I'm saying.
yes,
That's not what
that
I'm
is. Yeah, he knows I look good in the bikini. Everybody knows I look good in the bikini, okay? I look great in a fucking bikini. This isn't about me. It's about my friends who literally
Don't look good in a bikini.
who have literally told me that they won't take me to the pool because they don't want to sit next to me in a bikini. And I'm like, yo, no. Sit next to me. I think you look great. And I am one of those people where I'm not going to tell you if you don't look great, if you do look great. Like, my friends do look great in a bikini. But because I'm a fitter person, they all decide, you know what I mean?
Crazy because all you do is walk your dog.
Yeah, that's walk my dog.
Crazy.
I walk my dog. I smoke hella weed. I eat good. I do eat clean. And then I have like my cheat days where I like even today, like I have my own little charcuterie board. Like I do eat clean. I don't actually eat a lot of red meats. You know what I mean? I eat a lot of fish. No pun intended. But
smoked or fried?
Fried, baby! Fried fish. But yeah, no, so yeah, and I just walked my dog. But the thing is like I had a couple of my friends, we were like, yo, we're trying to plan beach trips. We're trying to do this. And again, I told them dates. They didn't want to show. They said something came up, and then when it comes down to it, they're like, honestly, you know, they have those little insecure moments with me. And I want them to be honest with me, you know what I mean, and confide in me and stuff like that. But it's like, girl, put the shit on. You know what I mean? I really do mean this. I don't have ugly friends. My friends are not ugly at all by any means. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, you're blocking your blessings because of some minute insecurity that I don't give a fuck about. I got you.
You're letting others' perception.
I'm others because I'm judging you.
Others instead of, you know what I'm saying, being confident in yourself and being confident in who you are and being like, look, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you're a size 4 and I'm a size 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my shit on. And that is what I meant by body positivity and financial positivity by saying you don't have to buy fucking.
Your argument isn't even that. Your argument is friend supporting. Because again, I'm not telling Lizzo to put on a 2-piece at the beach.
You don't have to. She already is. She already is.
And that's my problem with body positivity.
You ain't got it. Because she exudes body positivity. And that's what more women need. You know what I mean? Like.
No, you need more friend support. You need better friends. That's what it is.
And if I'm being honest.
You're a good friend in this aspect. You do understand that, right?
Yes.
You're just a really good friend.
But honestly, like, I got cellulite and jiggle and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't. You know what I mean? I think that's hot. I think seeing a woman that's, you know, more woman-like and more soft, her skin is soft and her skin is, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's more attractive than the shot up ass shots and the BBLs. And
no, we're not supporting the BBLs.
You know what I mean?
Because some of y'all girls be, y'all asses.
OD with it. Yo, I'm just going to say it. I don't give a fuck how many
Wait, hold on. Just don't name drop.
I'm not going to name drop. I'm not going to name drop. But Bar Louie, yo, some of them bartenders need to leave that shit alone. There's like one solid BBL behind there that looks the fuck good. Just one solid. Okay? That looks natural and looks good. And depending on what she wears, it's a little questionable too. But that shit, like, and then half of them already looked good as fuck beforehand. One of them I can't speak on, cause whatever. But like one, I seen her before she went and then she came back, and I was like, damn. I mean, you look good, but like you looked good before too. Like now it's like scary good. It's good, but it's like scary good. Like it looks unnatural.
I don't know how comfortable I feel saying what I want to say
and
right
then,
now.
hold on. And this is the scary part. And then you got another one back there who's literally popped out kids like nobody's business, body natural as hell, and looks the fuck good.
I know which one you're talking about.
She didn't do shit.
Yeah.
But pop out babies in the last couple of years.
Yep.
And she come in there looking like she don't have no kids.
Yep.
And I get it. Genetics play into it, your diet, your lifestyle, all those things play into it. Women's insecurities play. That's why I'm trying to go back to body positivity, promote it. Like some of you girls, okay, we're past the girls who shouldn't put on a bikini, but the ones that are doing the extra shit to get in the bikini, it's like
that's crazy.
You have to be.
She didn't need that BBL.
None of them needed it.
She didn't need that BBL.
None of them needed it. None of them needed it. None of them fucking needed it. And it's almost like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was like a moment, I'm like, wait a minute, am I paying for this BBL? Because I be tipping this girl fat. Did I pay for this shit?
Hey, I be fine with it. I be tipping them. I be tipping them fat too, but I be like, I'm just trying to put y'all through school. And if y'all don't use it for school funds, whatever.
But then if it's like, if I pay for it, I want to see it, baby. Because like, what the hell? Let me see what I paid for.
You're so sexually invasive. You know that? You're
like,
so sexually invasive.
Let me just see what the doctor did for us.
For us, it's crazy.
For us, baby, because
that's for you and
yes,
me.
you and me. Because like even the girl that I'm talking about that she looks good still. I like looking at it too still. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, all right. But again, people just women specifically are just getting so carried away. You know what? I could even say men too, because you know about Drake's little fake ass abs. I used to love me some Drake. As soon as I found out he started messing with that plastic surgery, somebody said he got a BBL. My son tried to tell me he had a BBL. I was like, listen, if this is true, it's gone way too far. At some point, we have to check in with ourselves and be like, baby, I'm fine. Yeah. I don't need to go see no doctor, no plastic. Did you see Zac Efron? Have you seen what he looked like?
No.
Oh my God. He don't even look like himself.
That's a High School Musical guy, right?
Shh. I have to show this to you now since you ain't seen it.
What, did you get a hair transplant? Or are you talking about that brown skin? I don't know what you're referring to. Like, what's different about him?
Look, that's Zac Efron.
Yeah, that brown skin?
No. Botched ass lips. He filled his lips up.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Botched ass lips.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He did a whole fucking...
He looks like a Mexican.
That don't even look like him.
He looks like a Mexican. He look like an illegal.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably still give it to him. But I probably, for the greater good of High School Musical, run that back
just
one time.
Just because his lips make him look girly?
Exactly. I like pretty men. If they pretty, I might let them see my kitty.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I get what you're. Again, I still think in that argument you're just being a supportive friend, because then you say, "Well, we're not talking about the people that shouldn't be in."
I still feel like I'm being a realist though, because ain't none of them girls at Bar Louie my friends. I'm just being realistic. You know what I mean? And I didn't have to say anything nice. I said that nice because that's what I feel. You know what I mean? They do look good and blah 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 blah. That's how I fucking feel. But like that's just me being realistic, baby girl. You didn't need it. Just like my friend who's like, oh, da, da, da. Girl, you didn't need it. You don't need, you know what I mean? Like, it's a mindset.
I agree. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit confident.
Yeah, you gotta be confident. And then at the end of the day, India Love said this the other day. She's like, there's always gonna be a bitch turning 18. So a lot of the times when I see women trying to alter themselves and keep up with the latest trend or the abs or the BBLs or the back shots or or the butt shots, not back shots.
Keep up with the back shots, ladies.
Because that shit will help your butt too. That shit does work.
True.
Listen, that shit makes it sit up real quick. I swear to God. You
do some squats, you fat bitch. Go to the gym.
Yeah, you just need the back shots. You know what I mean? Like, listen, my shape get real right after I get some. Let me tell you. My arches get better. My posture gets better. Like,
that's called back pain, nigga.
No. That means you released endorphins that were like toxic. That toxic, we just consumed in you. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, I'm trying to be a good friend and stuff like that, but also I'm just trying to be a good person, a good woman, and influence people in the best way that shows a good light for myself too. Because you know what I mean. We all got flaws.
Yeah,
There's
you blocking the blessings for insecurities is crazy.
Yes.
But honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna hit y'all with some shit you probably never thought about. If one thing don't work, find another thing to do. If a fat bitch
Also
got good
true.
hair, I'm gonna compliment that hair.
You going you gonna
If a fat bitch got good hair, I'm gonna compliment that hair.
say-
Just you work on the other things that already are there.
You gonna
and
say,
then
"Oh, I like your hair. You got real good hair." That's
Yep.
what you gonna say instead of saying, "Oh, I like." Okay, well, I mean,
I'm gonna put some sass on it, girl. Them curls is looking cute.
also I feel like as a woman, you should know what your strong features.
That's what I'm
are.
saying. So you gotta I know if I start gaining weight, I pay a little bit more attention to my beard.
You said
if I start gaining weight, I pay a little bit more attention to my beard.
like you let it fill in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of cutting it all the time or cutting it down a lot, I let it fill in.
Oh.
We're gonna let this
'Cause that
sit
is, guys,
while we working on this.
That is guys' makeup too.
Yep.
That's y'all cosmetic little thing.
Spend a little bit more time on the hair while you get the body caught up.
There's a couple of men I'd love to see without their beard. I'm like, let me see what you look like without that goddamn.
You got a weird ass chin, don't you?
Let me see what you look like under there.
I be forgetting I got a mole right there, right on my chin.
See?
Yeah.
There's lots of little features and stuff like that. People all, But that's what I'm saying. We have to be confident in waking up. That's what I've started to do more recently than not. I wake up and I look in the mirror and I just look at myself without the makeup, without the whatever. Even when I went on vacation to my mom's house, my brother called me out actually. He was like, ever since I was young, because, I went to beauty school. So putting a mask on is my thing. It's part of my business, part of my brand. But my brother was like, so no mask this week. And I was like, I'm at home. I'm with my family. Well, I need to, you know what I mean? And it actually made me look more into the mirror and be more positive with myself. You
have a super clean face when you don't wear makeup.
No, I don't.
Okay, calm down. Chill out.
I've never, and I want to make this clear too, because I've said this before. I've never worn makeup because I need it. It's because I went to beauty school. It was a brand and a business for me for a long time. And that was part of the way they trained you, is to be polished is the word they use. Polished.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? They used to tell me that when somebody who looks like they need a tip usually don't get a tip. When you think about the homeless person that looks grungy,
the panhandler,
9 times out of 10, a lot of people walk past that. You're gonna get the little 3% that will give them the dollar or some food and stuff like that. But usually they don't tip them because they look like they need it, which is unfortunate that society's like that, but it's the truth.
But they'll throw bread at the bar.
Yes. But this is when I was working in a salon. So that's when it was mandatory. You had to have lipstick. You had to have your hair done. You had to, you know what I mean? So it was instilled in me almost like the military when something's instilled in you for a while. So that's why it became a brand, and a lot of misconception is oh, she does it all the time. I'm like, no, bitch.
Well, I would have hoped you spend a little time doing your makeup. You're on camera.
Well, I'm not
in
talking
4K,
about,
baby.
I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about today. I'm just talking about in general.
No, I got you.
You know what I mean? It goes back to the body positivity, skin positivity. Without being your most authentic self, you got to be positive in that. You got to be sure of who you are and
I agree. I agree. Except you, fat women in 2 pieces. But no, I get what you're saying, and don't let that block your blessings.
Which
from your friends.
will bring me back to Love Island when you're ready to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll wait till the Patreon for that.
Okay.
Because of the topic that we're talking about.
Okay.
But yeah.
Put the 2-piece on. Book the Spirit flight. Don't listen to Nelson.
Get your money up.
Definitely.
Get better airlines. Okay.
Always. But you know what? Let's say I book through the Spirit flight. And I just saved me an extra $50, $100 because it's round trip. You know what I mean? You're getting your money up by doing shit like that.
Where are you going? That you're saving $1,500.
Okay. No, I said 50.
Oh,
so
okay.
round trip, you get 100. So 50-50 and then 100. That's what I said, not 1,500.
Okay. I'm tracking.
But typically, honestly, just because I have flown with Spirit when I was younger, they don't really go anywhere but South Beach, Florida. think maybe like Denver.
I didn't start flying by choice
They don't.
until I got.
Oh, they go to New York City. I do know that one. They go to New York City. Like that's really popular. A lot of people do that too.
Yeah, I didn't start flying by choice until I started getting more money.
Oh,
So that's kind of thing.
See,
Like,
so me being military, my mom, a military child, my mom used to fly us across country all the time with our grandparents, wherever the fuck they were, or whatever the case may be. So we used to fly with the flight attendants from a young age.
if my
with
mother
with
flew
my
me on
sister.
Spirit, I'll
Oh
probably
no,
fly
they
her.
would. Come on now, I said we was a military family.
I'm
Spirit
just
wasn't
saying.
even a motherfucking thing back then.
I only like United because even on a short flight, I still get a TV in front of me.
Okay, so I used to fly United all the time because my neighbor had buddy passes.
Mhm.
But then like that just like United, I don't like United. That's probably one of my least favorite. I like Southwest.
I hate
like
Southwest.
I like Southwest. I like Delta. I like Southwest because there's no seat assignment, but like there's sections on when you go
They
into
just brought it back.
seat assignments.
Yeah. Or not
fuck.
brought it back, but they finally adapted it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it used to be
Adopted
like
it.
whatever section you got called onto the plane, you could pick your own seat, and that used to be my fucking. I used to get a whole row by myself. I remember from Texas here.
Every time I fly United, it's a packed flight.
Yeah, well, United, yes, but Southwest, it was like 12. So I flew to Texas on United.
Mhm.
We were in there like fucking sardines.
Yep.
Like I could smell the people next to me. But Southwest, on the way back, it was like 12 people on that flight.
Oh, I take flying medication because I'm terrified of flying. Even though I'm an aircraft mechanic and I have a degree
I
in
was
aviation
literally
maintenance.
about to be like, the math is not mathing, but
Been fixing planes for 15 years. I got a
You got
fucking
heights?
a whole bachelor's in aviation maintenance. Still terrified of flying.
yeah.
It's not the height. I love looking out the window. I have control
so
issues.
skydiving is off the table.
It's no, because I feel like I still have a little bit more control when I'm skydiving. It's a control issue for me.
Okay.
I'm in a car that I can't like access. I don't have access to the driver.
Hmm.
So
I
I have really bad impulsive control issues, which is why I run my own company.
Which is good to be self-aware of.
Yes. If you know, you know. Yes, I'm very impulsive and I have really big control issues. So that's what it is.
I feel like you should include that in like your dating profile.
If
that
I
was
online
like-
date it.
If you at a first date, like the first five things, when they're like, tell me about yourself. You need to put that out there like immediately because you're coming with a caution sign, a warning label. And if they don't listen.
Well, okay, so the impulsiveness, like that doesn't, to this point, it doesn't affect relationships. Because I
Right.
let it affect one
Mm,
and I said I would never do it again.
okay.
So like my impulsiveness, like, oh, I don't like to wait for stuff.
Okay.
So if I'm like,
hate that's been the hardest thing.
Yeah.
With me not driving is waiting. That has been I can definitely relate to you on that. I
Yeah.
hate fucking waiting on people.
yeah, that's my whole thing. It's like, even as simple as like, oh, well, maybe I should wait till this day to buy that.
Yeah.
Nope, buy it now.
No, buy it now. Buy it now.
I
it
can't tell you how
now.
many times I hit the buy it now
If
box on
I send
Amazon.
you- oh yeah, I'm doing a plug right now. If I send you something, that means buy it immediately when I send it to you. I'm
But that's
gonna
that's
point
how
that
I'm
out.
impulsive.
No, listen, because I be doing that, and then motherfuckers be like, "Oh, that looks cool." No, I sent it to you. I know it's cool. I sent it to you for you to purchase immediately.
But my thing is, if I don't do it immediately,
Uh-huh.
I think about it too much.
No, yeah.
It's like
for sure.
I noticed that with women a very long time ago. Like, if I don't walk up to her the moment I want to walk up to her, I'll never walk up to her because now I'm because I overcalculate everything.
But then you're always thinking about how you should have walked up to
Yes.
her. Like an idiot.
Yes.
Like an idiot.
I'm smarter now.
Okay, good.
But now I just don't like people, so I don't really walk up to people.
Yeah,
unless
that's kind
necessary.
of like where I'm at.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like that's one of the moments where I realized, like, bro, sometimes you just, as soon as it hits your head, go.
Right.
So, and that's where the impulsiveness started kicking in. Sometimes it's worked against me. But, and then control is just like, I always try to put myself in places where I have a lot of control.
Oh.
So I don't have to worry about things being out of my hands.
I also think that's a man thing. Men want to be in
Actually, it's a woman
control.
thing because women like to be controlled.
I do not like. That's been the biggest thing. Maybe some women. I'm the exception to that goddamn rule because let me tell you, that's
because you like to be the man in the relationship.
I don't. If I had a dime for how many times lately I had to be like, you're not. You can tell me how you feel. You can tell me how you don't like that.
But you can't tell me what to do.
But you cannot tell me I can't do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like even if I know it's like good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking tell me what I need to do. I don't like that. Don't little kid me. I don't know.
I love doing that. It's a master way of manipulation.
I don't like
by telling you what you won't do. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I tell you what you won't do to get you to do it.
Yeah, it's a form of fucking manipulation. Exactly why I won't do it.
King Gaslighter over here.
And exactly why I won't do it. I'll be like, just because you told me I couldn't,
yep.
I might. And not tell your dumb ass.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm going to work that in a way that works for me. I'm like...
Just because you told me not to fucking do it, I don't like that. I feel like...
like I told you earlier, I bet you won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
Master manipulation.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
I don't
like that shit. And I think because I've been... Really, like even the past relationships I've been in, I've been on my own for so long. So it's like, what could you tell me that hasn't, you know what I mean? I've raised myself for 34 years, these last 34 years. There's nothing you could tell me to get me any further than I've already gotten. I've done this by myself. If you ain't, you know what I mean? If you ain't the Lord, Jesus Christ.
My father.
Or my daddy. Or my daddy. Like, or my mama, because my mama is a big one. Like, literally, when we were just in New York, this shit was funny because my sister got an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was doing her own little thing, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go to the Airbnb because the Airbnb I kept hearing was lit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to my sister's Airbnb. My mama, at a grown-ass age of 34, she looked me dead in my eyes and she said, no, you're not going. I said, well, my mama said I can't go. My mama said
I wish my mama would tell me I can't go somewhere.
I can't go. Listen, you don't know my mama. You don't try my mama. She said no. The answer is no. She done been through a lot of things. She did like I was raised by a very strong. My mama's still a New Yorker, so she's been cursing her whole life. Like that shit was not foreign to me growing up. She been smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? Her parents were the Woodstock era. Like she's very much hippie. You know what I mean? So you don't want to, but you also don't want to cross her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my mama ain't never do crack, but she came from a crack era. You know what I mean? Like, can't nothing scare her. She's very fearless. You know what I mean? So my mama said no. The answer no. Especially if she's in my face. Now, she over the phone, because remember I told you she lived in New York. She told me no over the phone. I might be able to get away with it. I'm like, oh, she ain't here.
I'm going to find your mother on Facebook and send her that
clip. She ain't here. I'm going to get away with it. You know, we going to be all right. But she was in my face telling me no.
What you can and can't do, yeah.
And so that was the answer. And that shit, I was just like, yeah, because there's very certain people in my life that, I have to absolutely be submissive to. And, yeah, it's not more often than not, it's going to come from anybody that I've ever been in a relationship with.
Fair.
So.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I get that. But if I tell you to do something, you better fucking do it, okay?
Yeah.
With your wife, you hear me? I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I like independent women.
He hopes you do it.
I pray to God. Because it's probably the best decision. So.
Literally.
But if you decide otherwise, that's just the repercussion you're going to have to deal with. And I'm be there right dealing with you because he's your wife. Or future cat.
Yeah. I see you with a couple of cats.
That's actually fucking wild. A couple of cats is crazy. Speaking of women, let's go ahead and roll into this SoundCloud playlist plug of the week.
Yes.
Send these free niggas on the way. So you can explain to me what the fuck. That's my Clash of Clans. So you can explain to me what this Love Island bullshit is.
Yes. I can't wait.
For our episode 105 plug of the week, a talented young lady. I always love playing the women when the women be on because it'd be weird if I play like these strong, powerful women singing with another nigga in the seat. I wait for the women to come on to use all the women that I got lined up.
Yeah.
So for our episode 105 plug of the week, it is a song called 50/50 by Ali Sherry. As always, it'll be found in the SoundCloud playlist plug of the week for volume 4. And as always, you can find it on yccentertainment.com/Woes or just go to soundcloud.com/Woes and find it there. But for our 105 plug of the week, here it is, 50/50. Wait. I tried to play it off my phone. That's crazy.
I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around, and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't keep it. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
Half of the time I think I hate you, but then I ask myself, why you fooling, girl? Because the writing on the back of the picture that you've made for me says you've never seen nothing blossom more beautifully than I have. Oh, then I fall in love all over again and again and again with you. It's like a maze going round, leads me straight back to you. And again and again and again, I fall for you. This maze could get me lost, but I know that I found you. I found you. Most importantly, I love you all of the time. They say the rawest love is the one that is sometimes unkind. Oh, and I know I've said things that I don't mean, and I apologize, because I never felt nothing more real in my whole life. Oh, then I fall in love all over again and again and again with you. It's like a maze going round, leads me straight back to you. And again and again and again, I fall for you. This maze could get me lost, but I know that I found you. I found you. Sometimes at night I question my faith, but then I think somehow God has to be listening. Oh, to send me someone like you that loves me so dearly, yeah. And now I think I'm every night before we fall asleep. Oh, then I fall in love all over again and again and again with you. It's like a maze going round, leads me straight back to you. And again and again and again, I fall for you. This maze could get me lost, but I know that I found you. I found you. Whoa.
It's 50/50 by Ali Sherry. And as always, it can be found in the SoundCloud Playlist Book of the Week for Volume 4. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. The girl can sing. I'm trying to figure out how I can get into my bag about this body positivity shit. I think that speaks volumes about the work that you women are getting done, and you niggas now, like the beard dye. Ain't nothing wrong with your grays, nigga. Go ahead and relish in that wisdom. Y'all don't need to get this hair transplants. Let that hair fade. Try a new hairstyle. It's about time you niggas did. Y'all been getting the same fucking hairstyle on your damn hair since 2003. So yeah, you bald and it's showing you. Maybe it's time to switch it up. Rock that bald head, nigga. And then going back to you ladies, like, yeah, the BBLs and the boob jobs is okay. As long as you don't do too much. Don't be getting them fucking triple E's. But if you go from a B cup to a C cup, that's fine. It's not bad. But don't be going no B to no triple D or a quadruple D, or I don't know if it goes up there. I don't know how women's bras work. Don't be doing unnecessary shit, okay? You don't need to put 3 butts on your butt. Just Okay, just go to the gym so your butt looks like 2 butts. But yeah, y'all be doing too much. I don't know why y'all got into this mindset of like, oh, I gotta make this bigger to get this amount of attention, especially married women. Like, the nigga already married you, okay? Unless he told you he was about to leave you because your ass was too small, okay? Don't go get a new ass. Leave that nigga for lying to you and telling you that you was perfect when y'all did your wedding vows, okay? That nigga's a liar and you should leave him. But don't leave him and go get a new ass. Just leave him and go find a nigga that likes your ass for what it is, okay? If you got a problem with your ass, get to the fucking gym. That's all I gotta say about that body positivity. That financial positivity, yeah. Stop spending the money trying to be cool. It's cute to post your little IG pictures of you on a rooftop, you at the beach, you with your feet in the water with a glass in your hand. Then, 5 minutes later, you're sending out the Cash App request because you can't pay the tab. Come on, bro. Like, that's embarrassing, to be honest about it. That is extremely embarrassing. And for what? For what? Like, that one story that that one video that sits up on your stories for 24 hours, shit is crazy. There's no need for that. So stop biting off more than you can chew. If you can only afford to go out on dollar beer night, take your ass out on dollar beer night. You'll have fun. Promise you. Because there's other motherfuckers that waited till that day, that Thursday college night to get that $1 beer too. Go have fun with them and get your money up. And then maybe you can start going out to the rooftops on Saturday nights, Friday nights, and shit like that. What did I want to touch on? That I feel like I didn't touch on. I think I'm gonna start traveling by myself a lot more often too. If I do travel, I'm gonna at least I'm for sure keeping up the Washington trip once a year. And just gonna start making that a habit of doing that by myself because I just feel like I'm on my own time doing that. So yeah, that's one of those things I think I'm gonna adopt. I'll wait for you to get settled so you can say bye to the free niggas. Oh, geez. And the dentures. Stop with the dentures. Not the dentures. What do you call it when they put the extra layer of white teeth on the teeth?
The strips?
No, not the stuff that you leave on overnight.
Implants?
I guess, is that what it is?
Yeah, they shave your teeth and they put on implants.
Ew. That's gross. Yeah, stop doing that too. You don't need to do all that, okay? Just find people that like you for who you are. Stop doing all this extra, what do you call it? Cosmetics. Stop doing all the extra
surgery.
Yeah, stop doing all the cosmetics.
Stop hiding who you are.
True. That's the most accurate way to say it. Stop hiding who you are to get people that you don't really want.
Because then they're not going to want you because you're not even showing them who you really are.
True. You done adjusting yourself? You done polishing yourself?
Polishing myself. Someone got to. Okay. Yes.
You got anything you want to say to the free niggas before we send them off?
We appreciate you listening. Tune back in. Follow me on Instagram, Norma Jean, like that.
Slide in her DMs.
Do not slide in my DMs. I mean, maybe.
Slide in her DMs. Shoot your shot.
Maybe. Stop it. Maybe.
And leave a like on one of her bikini pictures and say YCC sent me.
No, don't.
Leave a picture.
Or
leave a
maybe.
comment. Leave a comment saying YCC sent me.
Don't.
And then tag YCC Entertainment on Instagram so I know that you did it.
That would be funny. Hey, my profile's public, so you don't even got to be my friend to do it.
But don't do it, but maybe.
But look, don't do it. Please do. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, Norma Jean, like that.
You still TikToking?
I am on TikTok. I do a little bit. I do a little singing on there though. So yeah, Renee Ashley on TikTok.
Based. I hate you.
Like that is spelled LICDAT. Norma Jean LIC. No, I lied. LIK. Lick that. That's what it looks like, but it's like that.
I mean, if you're watching this on Instagram, it should be tagged in the description box below. I mean, watching this on YouTube should be tagged in the description box. And when the clips come out.
Period.
2 kicks and a hug, and I'm seeing you non-NDA signers on the way. Shout out to the niggas that buy Spirit planes for their significant others. Dumb bitches love y'all.
I ain't mad at you.
Shout out to the women, 350 wearing a two-piece at the beach.
It could be 200, 175.
Shout out to the women,
150.
350 wearing a two-piece at the beach.
150. You 150, you can wear a two-piece too.
4'9", 350 wearing a two-piece at the beach. Dumb niggas love y'all.
I don't even see them type of bitches, so he just.
You don't watch it on porn.
That's not my category of choice.
Sometimes I just go to the homepage. You know?
No, that's not my category of choice.
As soon as I get out of state, I'd be like, all right, let's go. See. I gotta wait till I get out of state though. There's too many blocks here.
Okay. That's true. That's true. Virginia got that fucking block on Pornhub. You
You're
can go around it,
congressman.
but you can go around it, but it's a hassle.
X videos is always available.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's hard too. That's hard too.
X videos is always available.
Not us plugging that in.
And use my promo code YCC Entertainment.
Just giving you guys multiple ways to release happy endorphins.
Yo, if I had a promo code for X videos, that would be hilarious. Fuck.
So goodbye to all of our free people.
No. Shout out to the black people that are constantly and consistently supporting their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Telling them, always putting them on the upper the upper ends of their confidence and keeping them proud of who they are in their most natural self. We love you. With all that being said, to all you non-NDA signers, this is the part where I bid you adieu. Free niggas, I say peace to you. Peace, free niggas.
Bye.